Press conference with some real exciting news that you're going to hear today about our guest speakers and the things that we're doing for the Mega March. And rather than me sit here and talk, I'm going to turn you over to Mr. Domingo Garcia.
All right, my name is Domingo Garcia. I'm co-chair for the Mega March 2017. We're proud to announce that we are having increased participation and support. We are going to be having Martin Luther King III, who will be joining us for the Mega March. Also, Congressman Joaquin Castro from San Antonio will be joining us, and Congressman Beto O'Rourke from El Paso will be joining us, as well as several other prominent national and local elected officials and celebrities. But the more important, we have a lot of local people who are going to be endorsing and supporting the march, and several of them here, from school board members, city council members, to county and state elected officials. So what I'd like to do is go ahead and turn them over and to them now, and for them to say why they're supporting this mega march for immigration reform, why we expect to have tens of thousands of people marching on April 9th at 2 p.m. The rules are everybody wears red, white, and blue. Only American flags are going to be allowed, and we start at 2 o'clock at the Cathedral on Ross Avenue in downtown Dallas. So with that, I'd like to introduce at this time our Dallas County Judge, Clay Jenkins.
Clay.
Thank you so much for letting me be a part of this conference today, and I'm excited to be a part of the march, and I plan on bringing a little family with me out there because my whole family's excited about showing the unity in this community. It is about keeping everyone safe and recognizing the value of everyone in our community. We're elected by people over 18 registered to vote who bother to vote. But we represent everyone. We represent children. We represent people who aren't registered to vote. We represent people who are driving through here, work here, but live somewhere else, because it's our job to make sure that services are provided and people are kept safe. I'm concerned when the police chief in Los Angeles tells me that in his city, there's been a 25% drop in Latinas reporting sexual assault from this year over last year. I'm concerned when he tells me that there's a 10% drop in the reporting of domestic violence. He doesn't believe, and I take his word for it, that there's truly a drop in the actual crime. He believes there's a drop in the reporting because people in his area that have been victimized by these raids are becoming more and more afraid to speak out. And when our residents won't call 911 because they are afraid to do so, when they won't go to Parkland when they're sick because they're afraid to do so, when they won't send their children to school because they're afraid to do so, we're all less safe. And so it's my honor to participate in this along with everyone, particularly Commissioner Elba Garcia and Domingo, who worked so hard on these issues. And thank you for the opportunity to speak today.
Next we have Dallas County Commissioner Dr. Elba Garcia, and author of the resolution welcoming immigrants to Dallas County.
Thank you all for being here today. As Domingo just said, we have elected officials. What's more important than local government to change your daily life? And when we passed in the Commissioner's Court the welcoming community, it was a resolution that is very well focused, enfoca bastante bien in what is important. We're based in our American Constitution, which provides to every citizen the right and opportunity of dignity, fairness, and justice, regardless of their background, their ethnicity, their religion, their sexual orientation. And that's what Dallas County is all about. It's about inclusiveness. It's about our heritage and our backgrounds, which is the American heritage and background. So with that being said, we know what immigrants bring to this community. Sabemos lo que traen los inmigrantes a nuestras comunidades. 34% of undocumented immigrants, 34% de los indocumentados pay property taxes here in Texas, in more than $178 million in the state. In sales taxes, over $1.4 billion. So we all contribute to our economy and to the health of a community and our county. So with that, I want to invite you all to come and let your voice be heard. Vengan y hagan que su voz se oiga. Why? Because it is time, ya es tiempo of a comprehensive immigration reform to stop this division, to stop the fear in our communities across America. Muchísimas gracias. We see you Saturday. Sunday. Sunday, April 9 at 2 o'clock. No, it's Sunday at 2 o'clock, April 9 at Cathedral of Guadalupe, en la Catedral de Guadalupe. Muchísimas gracias.
The march is going to be held in Dallas, and we have 3 Dallas City Council members here who are supporting the march. And without the city support of the city, the Dallas Police Department, which makes sure it's going to be a safe event, we have the permits. So I'd like to introduce the 3 council members now. Is it 2? Oh, never mind. One candidate. One, oh, never mind. Okay, 2. All right, Mayor Pro Tem Monica Alonso and Councilwoman Carolyn Arnold.
Thank you. Buenas tardes. Good afternoon. Assalamu alaikum. Ese es lo que se dice que es Dallas, the welcoming cities, not only in the actual county, but in the city specifically. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you know, but we have a non-discriminating ordinance in place right now, meaning que nosotros no discriminamos en la ciudad de Dallas. Mi nombre es Mónica Alonso, soy la vicealcaldesa de la ciudad de Dallas, Mayor Pro Tem, and along with my colleague, we will be there on April the 9th. Invitamos a todos de la ciudad de Dallas o de donde quiera que quieran venir, los invitamos a la ciudad de Dallas, empezando en la catedral el 9 de abril, que vengan y nos acompañen y sean parte de una diferencia, be a part of a difference that we have been in all these years, continuously since we were born. I can tell you that myself. So we ask all of you to join us, be a part of change, be a part of making sure that we welcome, everybody is being welcomed in Dallas, Texas. So de parte de la ciudad, los invitamos que vengan con todo el equipo, con toda la familia, especialmente los niños, los estudiantes, las niñas, que enseñemos que es posible que nosotros podamos hacer una diferencia.
I am also honored to be a part of this great movement. It is something that is not foreign to me in terms of pushing for equity and inclusiveness. But as I continue to read the headlines and reach out to those individuals, even on a day-to-day basis, the importance of coming together and respecting the rights, the basic civil rights of human beings. And so in this instance, I'll say just a little bit, La Raza Unidos, so when we're all together as a race, as we fight racism. And so when we talk about the revolution, we're hoping that next Sunday, the revolution will be televised. Because as we come, thousands of us, one by one, protesting the injustices. And so we cannot afford to allow legislations, people's personal agenda in terms of the White House, negate the very basic rights that so many of you, even in this room, have fought for. So I'm going to continue to push for inclusiveness, that we're all showing up next Sunday. And remember, no justice, no what? No peace. Thanks.
As you know, several students walked out of high schools last month. And we're telling those students, instead of using the high school, walking out of school, to stay in school and use a peaceful method of protest, what they see as unjust laws coming out of Washington and Austin. So we have several school board members here, and I'd like to introduce them now if they'll come up. We have school board member Miguel Solis, Mr. Trustee Resendez, and Grand Prairie ISD Trustee David Espinosa. The 3 of y'all will come on up.
Thank you, Domingo, and thank you, Commissioner Garcia, and also thank you to all of the organizers that have been doing a lot of hard work to make sure that this is a successful event. Like, I think the 3 of us, we're all grandsons or sons of immigrants who came to this country seeking the American dream. And in my case, my grandparents came, worked hard, and the American dream became real for them. One generation removed from them, I worked hard, and that American dream was real for me. But on November 8th, a lot of things changed for a lot of people. And that American dream, in my opinion, is being threatened today. And when the American dream is being threatened, when fundamental traditions and values that have made this country great are being threatened, people cannot remain silent. And so, on April the 9th, our voices will be heard. We will no longer stay silent when it comes to the vilification of immigrants and the violation of fundamental American values. We will not stay silent when it comes to travel bans on peace-loving Muslims who want as much the American dream for them as was real for us. And we will not stay silent when 20,000 children do not show up to school because they are afraid. Folks, the American dream must remain real, and on April the 9th, we will no longer stay silent. Our voices will be loud, we will be unified, and we will ensure that dream is real for the next generation to come. Thank you.
My name is Jaime Resendez. I'm a U.S. Army combat veteran. I'm an attorney, and I'm an elected official. I sit on the Dallas Independent School District's Board of Trustees. And most importantly, I'm the son of two formerly undocumented immigrants. Both of my parents had been deported before they became citizens. So I feel like I understand firsthand the problems and the struggle of undocumented immigrants. And I'm here to show the support for all of the people in our community, all of the immigrants in our community. And I also want our students to know that our schools are safe. If they want to come out of here and let their voices be heard, next Sunday is the day. I also want to be an example of the fact that immigrants and their children contribute and have contributed for a long time to this country. Thank you.
Me llamo David Espinosa, soy el representante de las escuelas de Grand Prairie. Invito a los estudiantes y a todos los estudiantes del Metroplex que vengan a la mega marcha. Por favor, don't walk out, no se salgan de las escuelas, quédense en las escuelas. Los invito a esta marcha. Padres, por favor, apóyennos a nosotros como a Jaime y Miguel Solís, que que los muchachos no se salgan de las escuelas, que vengan a la marcha. También share it on Facebook, lo manden en Snapchat, Twitter, lo que sea, la mega marcha, vénganse y ahí los esperamos al 100.
This march is also just bringing various diverse communities together. What we saw when Trump tried to use the Muslim ban, people united at the airports at DFW and came out by the thousands to protest those anti-immigrant rulings. And with us today, we have several activists from the Muslim American community here in Dallas. Zukola Hassan, you want to introduce everybody?
Yeah.
Come on. Zuleika.
Yeah, talk. Got a couple of other people.
I don't know who else is here.
Okay. We've got Symbol Azeb from CARE over here, and we have Mr. Thomas Ali Muhammad, and Al-Hajj Thomas. Is he here today? No. Okay, and then we had a individual that was representing Fund Asia. Valeria, thank you. All right, I didn't have that for sure. Thank you so much for being here. My name is Zulika Hussein, and I'm one of the team members for our Mega March. I wanted to say thank you for being here. Good afternoon. I want to bring to your guys' attention at the close of America's Constitutional Convention in 1787, Benjamin Franklin was reportedly asked by George Washington's friend, Mrs. Elizabeth Powell of Philadelphia. She asked, "Well, doctor, what have we got, a republic or a monarchy?" Franklin responded, "A republic, madam, if you can keep it." We, the people, must guard the Constitution and keep democracy in our country. It is our American duty to unite, protect our families, and stay empowered. The checks and balances created in our Constitution is the doctrine of separation of powers designed purposely in our government to prevent tyranny and bullying. But this checks and balances system is only as good as people are willing to protect it. Today, the civil liberties of law-abiding, peaceful, hard-working people of America are being threatened, and our justice system is currently being manipulated. President Trump is calling our judicial system an overreach. David King would like to pass another bill targeting the Muslim community by establishing an unlawful surveillance program. Because of all this recent action, resubmitting of the Muslim ban, mass deportation, inaccurate statements, false accusations made by both President, the White House staff, and certain elected officials. Fear has spread not only in DC, but across America and the globe. Today, many of our government officials are in a moral dilemma, struggling between their loyalty to the party which has lost its way and the fear of being fired or alienated by their peers. We, the team of Mega March 2017, believe that together we can help and remind these elected officials of their responsibility to the people and to stand against any bullying or pleasing the protectionists and to ensure their commitment to uphold the Constitution. This Mega March is the people's march. It is your march, it is my march, it is the march for our children. With our theme, Family, Unity, and Empowerment, is an opportunity for all residents in Texas to participate and display once again the unity and the inclusion that America was founded on. Like they say, everything in Texas is big. We have big hearts. Please join me in the Mega March 2017 next Sunday at 2 p.m. Visit our website at megamarch2017.com. The details, all you need, are going to be there. Come march with me. Thank you.
Could you introduce yourself and your position?
My name is Simbo Zev. I am the Government Affairs and Advocacy Coordinator for CARE DFW, which is the Council on American Islamic Relations. We're a civil rights advocacy group, and we work to build bridges within the community, and we're so proud to be a part of the 2017 Dallas Mega March. Immigration is an issue, immigration reform is an issue that affects all of us, including the Muslim community. And we really want everyone to come out and support this effort. We know that members of our community are afraid. Lots of people are here and they're afraid to come out. We don't want people to be afraid to contact the police. We're calling for our lawmakers to pass immigration reform that's reasonable, well thought out, and compassionate. And again, I hope that the Muslim community does come out in force, and if you're able to, please also consider sponsoring the Mega March, and you can find more information on the website, which is megamarch2017.com, and we hope to see you.
I'm Pallavi Ahluwalia. I'm an immigrant.